Hi, welcome to another video. Today we're going to be talking about a sort of famous viral TikToker. You've probably seen him. Okay? And he is kind of going a little bit viral right now because he just got exposed. He got exposed by his ex, who is probably 10 years, if not more, younger than him, for being an abusive partner. Now, I already did not like this man after he partnered up with that other woman on narcissism and stuff like that, and she was attacking Shira 7, and he joined her to attack Shira 7, and it was just, I was like, okay, what is this? Shira does not even know y'all exist. This is crazy. It's crazy. It just got too much, and I was like, next, cut it off. I'm done. That was kind of the first time that he threw me off, but he does come online. He does make videos. He does say things that genuinely a lot of people will agree on. So he does have good talking points.
Yellow tape around his body.
Wake up, come here. Anytime a man's behavior switch from positive to neutral, it's a problem. When his behavior go from super affectionate to super dry, it's another woman. Anytime his behavior go from super dry to super affectionate and excited and caring and loving, he cheated. Trust your intuition. Comparison is the thief of joy. You comparing your girl to Ruby Rose. Your girl have a beautiful and amazing soul. I'm almost sure of it. And you comparing her to a woman that you will never get within a 100-mile radius of. You'll never have the money. None of your parlays will hit for you to have enough money to be around Ruby Rose. I don't think Ruby Rose want to be entertained with a man that's wearing skull pajamas. But on another note, you really going to sit here and demean your own significant other, your partner, your girlfriend, the love of your life for Ruby Rose? I think you men fail to realize these women that y'all crushing on, these celebrity women, there's women in the hood that look way better than them. But the women that's everyday, regular to you men, have the purest heart.
Most of it. But what you don't know, what we don't know, what I don't know, is that all the things that he be talking about, all the stuff he's trying to tell women about men, he is those things. It's giving damage control. So let's see what had happened. Basically a summary.
Right? I don't know how old he's in. Late 20s. He looked like he's in his mid to late 30s to me. I don't know. She goes on to tell her story about how he invited her to come down to Philly where he lives, whatever. And he has all these cool plans for them. When she checks it out, none of the plans that he said he was going to do actually fell through when she got there. So she ends up going back home. And when she goes back home, he starts DMing her, this 18, 19-year-old.
18, 19 is crazy.
Talking about, oh, I want to move. And guess where he wants to move? He conveniently wants to live in the same state that she lives in. He conveniently wants to live in the same city. 911! He conveniently wants to live in the same apartment of this 19-year-old girl. He conveniently wants to move to the same unit and live with this girl who he met weeks prior.
I just feel like there's a reason why he upped and left. Like he just had to leave. So he went online, scouring the internet, looking for a prey, a victim to haunt on. Because I'm sorry, but he is way too old to be getting help from an 18, 19-year-old.
Now, girlie had a little sense of education about herself, right? Because she shut it down immediately. She was like, absolutely not. No, that didn't stop him. He had his mind set and he was moving. How was he going to move there? Via the Greyhound bus. The girl goes on to say that he needed her to pick him up because he doesn't have a car of his own, right? And the only thing that he brought with him was a single suitcase. So she also says that prior to this, she helps him apply to this, it's like a student residential home for people with low income and low credit history. He gets accepted, which is why he immediately took the bus to her hometown.
The bus schedule, the next bus.
What's even funnier is bro was irresponsible and missed the bus that was supposed to take him to the complex. He gets on the line and starts asking her to pay for him to get a hotel.
Who is out here buying a grown man a hotel? What 18, like, girl, where do you even get the money from? Is that your school money? Keep your school money to yourself.
So that he can catch the next bus. She just said no. No, you missed your bus, you're a grown man, right? I mean, you do get on this internet and talk about how broke men and grown men have to pay for their own responsibilities, do you not? You do understand that that applies to yourself. Do you not? This man gets pissed when she, rightfully so, declines his request to buy him a hotel. And honestly, baby girl is better than me because she still went and picked him up the next day. Gets him, brings him to the complex. They claim when they walk into his unit, it smells like cat pee and he can't stand the smell. And so he immediately goes into, oh, can I just come over to your place?
Bro, dear young women, if you're a young woman watching this, please never help a man. Never give a man money. Never help a man, okay? Especially older men, because they don't need your help. What they do need, what they will do, is help themselves to use you, okay? If you ever see, I saw this little, is it like a meme or a quote on social media? If you ever see a man asking you for help, run away. That man is a man. He doesn't need your help. You're just a woman. If he's asking you for help for like, oh my gosh, my tires, babes, that's sus. That's a man. He should know. Why is he asking a woman? Why isn't he asking his friend? You know, you don't know what's going on. It could lead to you in someone's truck. You know what I mean? Like, leave these men alone that prey on women and younger women and older women.
Being the nice, naive young woman that she is, she's like, you know what, I feel bad for this guy. She offers to allow him to come to her place. But of course, he just happens to be the person who likes to overstay his welcome. She's sitting here explaining how he would come over multiple days and spend hours upon hours at her place. And to make it even worse, he would sit and film TikToks in her home, film skits while wearing her clothes.
This older man is in this younger woman's house. Just think about it. Imagine this. Using her stuff, using her clothes, eating her food, you know, probably being abusive. Like, what the heck?
When people started to call him out because he was clearly in a college room, dormitory styled home, he would go into his lives and block people and delete their comment. But it gets worse. When Girly finally has enough of this guy coming to her home, overstaying his welcome, wearing her freaking clothes, she says enough is enough, you need to go, can you go? Just like he got loud and aggressive over the phone, he got loud and aggressive with her in her apartment. Creator goes on to say how he was throwing things, he was getting verbally aggressive. I don't know what violence was perpetrated, but from the sounds of it, anybody that's yelling and throwing things in your apartment is prone to violence. All this to say, it's the most caping, pandering men that get on this app that are also amongst the most abusive, heinous, disgusting men on this app. So ladies, understand that when you start listening to these men who are always very one-sided with their words, it always seems like they're saying something to appeal to your emotion. There's no type of balance. These men are the very men that they are talking about. To a T. What these men like to do is they like to cape to women to get your time, your money, to get your trust. And when they think that you think that they're this amazing angel man that doesn't apply to everything that they're talking about, that's when you're most endangered. Please do not fall for fools like this. And honestly, this needs to be called out more often because it's disgusting.
Y'all are still gonna fail.
Kind of reminds me of other guys that be doing all this like pandering stuff, especially that one guy, what was his name, KB or something?
Them girls who don't act crazy and politely get another man when you act up, bro. Oh my God. They are the worst. Y'all need to be put in jail.
And it's always more surprising when you thought that she was messing with you like that for, like you thought you had her.
Too, a little bit, because this is not the first time we've heard this. Someone who is pandering to women turns out they're like an abuser of women. Anyway, he made a response video already, so let's go ahead and watch his response video together.
So, as of recently, an ex of mine from Seattle, Washington.
An ex, huh? An ex. Ugh. What's her age? What's her age? Tell me real quick.
Made a video about me. And I'm here to say I am not denying anything that she is saying in that video. I have not seen her video.
Why not?
I have seen clips and snippets of it, and I have been seeing what people have been sending me. The only thing I will defend is that I was never physically abusive. I never put my hands on her.
So you never touched her. Right. But you did everything else. Okay, what do you want, like an applause? Oh my gosh, you guys. He literally was shouting at her. He was mentally abusing her, emotionally abusing her, using her stuff, financially abusing her. But guess what? Come closer. He never wasn't at her. What a great guy.
I threatened to take her brother's life with a knife. Yes, I did.
911?
Okay?
No.
Everything she is saying is true. I am not going to deny anything.
Let's hear it. Let's have it. Let's have it. Okay, let's hear the excuse. Come on now, let's get this excuse. Come on.
Many times and times again, I have told you ladies to never trust a man. Not even me. I have told y'all I have been a terrible man. I have been a very abusive man. I have been a dangerous man at times.
Acknowledgement without change from a grown man is just giving me kind of faking being incompetent. You know, like there's that word, that term, I forgot what it is. But it's just kind of like, I'm not buying it.
All I can let y'all know is that whatever she's saying about me is true. Okay? I do sincerely apologize to her. And if I could have a conversation with her to apologize to her, I would. But I understand that I'm going to do it publicly, right? So I do apologize to you for what we went through, what I put you through, what you endured, the trauma, everything, right? Because you didn't deserve it and you don't deserve it. So I'm not going to lie and try to save my platform. No, I am sincerely sorry.
I truly believe this man is completely aware of what he's doing. Like, I'm pretty sure. I just feel like he was aware when he was doing it. After he did it, the fact that he might get exposed and he already have his little excuse, little speech ready to go. And all of this is to a young woman that just turned, like, she's still in her teens when this started. When this started, she was still in her teens. A teenager. What do y'all think? Is he still pandering? Does this feel like he's still pandering?
And I'm especially sincerely sorry because of who I am now versus who I was 2-3 years ago.
Weren't you the one who just said that we should never trust a man, including you? So why should I trust you now?
Roll the clips.
Times and times again, I have told you ladies to never trust a man. Not even me.
Like, I don't get it.
I went to Seattle, Washington with no money. She was supporting me. I went out there, couldn't keep a job because I wasn't from there. Lack of motivation, lack of dedication, but I was comfortable. She helped me get an apartment on a college campus. She was a good woman.
If that's the definition of a good woman, I want to be the exact opposite. I want to be bad. I want to be so bad. I want to be the baddest of the baddest.
Everybody got flaws. She got flaws, but...
And what's your point?
I was the abuser. I was the predator in the situation. I'm not going to deny anything.
Ain't nothing you can do to tell me that owning up to being a predator is a cool thing. Sorry. You can say all you want, but it's not gonna fit. Sorry.
I am in front of this camera right now as the man I am today. I understand that I've grown a lot.
Isn't that what they all say?
In 2-3 years, you can develop your character a whole lot.
But I don't see any receipts.
And this is not an excuse because she's telling her truth, her story, her experience that she had with me. And I'm pretty sure it's probably exes in the comments saying they had similar experiences. But let me ask y'all a question. If you take a bad man, right? If you take a cheater, a liar, an abusive person, and give them a platform, is people not going to speak out about their experiences with that person?
Oh, it's giving, I'm sorry I got caught. Like, if you're truly taking accountability, why would you even say that?
It was going to happen regardless. And I had a platform when it was going on, but it was a silent thing. And I'm very terribly sorry that she went through that. And I'm not trying to save face. I want people to understand that I'm admitting that I did what she's saying. I'm owning up to it. This is not one of those videos where I'm not denying nothing. Right? But I am terribly sorry. She don't want people to attack me. Women are women, you know.
Women are women. What is that supposed to mean? I don't know why, but I'm getting this little underlining tinge of misogyny.
Still gonna attack me.
It's giving victim. You're just a victim. There's attacking you. She said, don't attack him. My people are attacking you.
That's okay. I understand that When one woman go through something, other women are furious. You know, other women are triggered, so they are, they want to stand in solidarity.
What does that mean?
I understand.
He's thoughtful, he's sweet,
I wholeheartedly appreciate her telling her story about me.
Nice. Playing catch up.
I appreciate her telling her story about me because who I am now is not who I was then.
That's what they all say.
A couple of people have told me that she was talking about, you know, I was mooching off her. She was helping me fix my credit. I had no money. I was, you know, sleeping in her, using her clothes. Yeah. Like, I went from Philadelphia to Seattle with little to no money. Probably like $400.
Why'd you go? Why? Why'd you just have to leave? Why'd you just make the decision to up and go with $400?
Back in Philadelphia, I had an apartment and everything. I just gave up my lease and just moved to Seattle.
Maybe if you're 18, you could do that with your parents' money. I don't know. But what grown man is out here doing that? Just up and leaving. I have my own apartment. Then why'd you go? Why'd you leave all that just to up and go? We're gonna be with someone with $400 to your name? You can't tell me that you were expecting to take care of that person or to be there for that person. So you clearly went over with the mindset, with the agenda to mooch off of this teenager that you were, as a grown 30 something. Is he 30 something or not? I don't know. I'm just assuming at this point. Some old man. That's wow.
Right? I felt like at the time it was a great decision. It's a fresh start. I'm going to be with somebody who I want to be with, but I was not ready. I wasn't ready for any of it. So I'm not going to deny nothing. I'm going to stand here as a man and tell you what she is saying is true. Only thing I did not do is put my hands on her.
I don't know if she said that, but it actually makes absolutely nothing better. None of this better. Absolutely. None.
I never put my hands on her. I never physically harmed her. But her traumatic experience she had with me is true. I have told you plenty of times before, I have been a terrible man in my past. I have been a terrible man in my past. A very, very terrible man in my past.
Still giving pandering.
Exes are going to tell about past experiences they had with somebody, especially when that person keeps getting more and more fans and supporters. It's like, hold on, why are you supporting this person? Let me tell you about this person. And she's telling her truth. There's nothing wrong with that. I have been in therapy since then. I have been thriving to become a better man since then, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. I personally feel bad that women even have an experience to tell about me that's negative.
That's a black king right now.
Because that's not who I don't want women to
Booga booga.
think of me and think of a bad experience.
Woman even has to. I don't want woman. I don't want woman.
But I've been a terrible man. So has him, so has him, so has him, and so has him, and so has him. They just don't have a platform.
Are you just generalizing now? Is he just generalizing? Oh, he did that. But me, oh, I have a platform. That's why. Like, are you trying to just like generalize to get the heat off of you? I don't know. This is not giving me accountability. I've changed. I don't know. Like, you're trying to shift the blame, baby.
Your exes are terrible men. They just don't have a platform.
Yeah, because they're not out here building a whole platform based on pandering to women, even though they're terrible men. Y'all are not the same. Like, they're not doing all that while abusing a woman. And if they are, they should be getting exposed just like you are. You know?
I have been an extremely terrible man. And all I can do is take Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday to Sunday to be a better man. But I'm not denying nothing. What she's saying in those videos, yes, it's true. It's true. If y'all want me to apologize to her, I am sorry. I am deeply and sincerely sorry. And I'm a tagger. So that way y'all can see her story of her experience with me. But when I go live, I tell women, yeah, I was a bum. I was a lame. I was a narcissist. I was abusive. I don't never sit here and say, oh, I was perfect. I was perfect. No.
Deflect.
I was a terrible monster. Absolutely.
We're monsters! We're monsters!
All I can do is work on myself. All I can do is be better. All I can do is move forward to be the best man I can be with the next person, with the next person, with the next person.
Can I talk?
A lot of women have bad experiences with me.
You know what I think is so funny? Like, what if someone recent pops up and they're like, well, I have proof that he hasn't really changed and he just abused me and just so I was so much. Because you think he actually just like stopped. I mean, he could have, but hey, how are we supposed to know you changed? You said that you was making content while abusing this woman, so.
That's life. You're going to have some exes that have good experiences with you and some exes that have bad. But I'm not denying no allegations. I never put my hands on her.
He just keeps talking about how he was not physically abusive to this woman. How he did not put his hands on this woman. What? You want a round of applause? I'm sorry, you want me to clap for you? Oh, what an honorable black man. Oh my God. Like, he did not touch her. Oh, give this man an award. It's just so hard not to hit women, I bet. It's just so hard, you can't help it. You just want to, give him a little 1-2. Yeah, you have to use everything inside of you to hold yourself back. Can the whole room give this man a round of applause? Yes! Yes! Oh,
I only threatened her brother's life. Maybe I did say something threatening her life at that time.
Maybe not.
I can't even remember.
I don't remember, yeah. Abusers often don't remember the abuse because they're the ones doing the abuse and they do it so often that they don't even remember that they're abusing somebody. I don't even remember. Like, what is that supposed to do? What's that supposed to add into this? Like, I'm not seeing that he actually cares or he's actually feeling sorry for this woman or he feels bad for what he did. Like, I'm not getting that feeling. I'm just feeling that he's like, okay, I did it. Yeah, I've owned up to it. It's much for y'all to see and for y'all to be okay with me now. Move on. Like, that's...
You know? But I was such a bad man, I wouldn't put it past myself. I probably did. Your whole life can change in 1 year.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
It's been 2, maybe 3 years now. Y'all don't have to believe that I have changed and became a better man and developed my character.
Exactly.
To be a good man in life, if you don't believe that, you don't have to. But I am sincerely sorry to her. And I do own up to everything she is saying. I'm not denying no allegations. What she is telling is the truth. She's tagged below.
Anyway, that's it for the video. What do you think? What are your comments? Like, do you think that this is sincere or not? Go ahead and leave them in the comment section. Like and subscribe. Mwah. Thank you. Cheers.